Okay. It's after 6 o'clock. Well, it's almost 6 o'clock, and I want you to notice the kids with the book bag. Like I said, it wouldn't seem unnormal. This library. This is the first time I've seen it like this. Um, if you look in the lot, every spot is filled. Cars are even parked on the side to come into this library. You know why? Because just as I suspected, they are feeding off of us. Um, since I've been here, this lot, and I've been here since 12 o'clock. So, people should have been at work. Somebody should have been at work in this area at 12 o'clock. But this lot has been full all day. Hundreds of people have come in and out of here. I've seen them passing the guy at the counter that's behind the librarian, whatever he's supposed to be, money. Something's going on, as I suspected. These people are paying these people or things or whatever, and it's all nationalities, all different kind of nationalities. And look, you're telling me that you don't have computers and stuff at their homes? That they have to come to, all these people have to come to a library that they don't have. In this affluent neighborhood, they don't have their own internet. They don't have their own computers. Really? So, I'm not going to take any video inside the library because I don't want to get kicked out just yet. But I'm telling you, hundreds hundreds of people have been in and out here since I've been here since 12 o'clock. It's extremely too busy, and they just walk past me. And you should see some of them with the hats, the shades. You can tell they're in disguise. They don't want me to see who they are. The shades, the caps, the hoods. Now all of them not, but some of them are. They don't want to be recognized. Uh, As I said, I'm gonna make this my last video, but I just want you guys to know that I don't know what are they using when they point these phones at us, but they are feeding off of us, and so they're paying. Like I told you, remember I said that they had to be paying these people to let me stay with them, giving them some kind of purse to let me stay with them. Well, and they like to keep me hanging around, even at the Dunkin' Donuts and McDonald's. People coming in and out. Because they're making money. These people are paying them for whatever they are getting from us. They're getting paid. Uh, and here she comes with her phone. I'm telling you, whatever they're doing with these phones, with these energy weapons, with these book bags, they're paying for this energy, whatever they're drawing from us. In and out for this library. But he has his phone. But there's a few other things I want to mention because I don't think I'm gonna stay up here till they close. I am going to wind this up for today because I'm kind of hungry. I want to get back to where I'm at, get back to Ella's house and fix me something to eat. But a few things I wanted to mention before I wind this up is that when I was talking about them shelters for homeless people, Chicago's supposed to have this program where if you call in the 311, they'll give you all kinds of assistance. Now I called one of the places they gave me that at the place that did the intake for the shelter. One of the things they gave me was told me to call 311. Now I had tried calling 311 previously, and and they told me that they could help me, but the only way they could help me is if I provide all my information, let them give my information to someone else. And I told them, no. You mean you won't help me with housing unless I sign something saying that I must turn all my information, everything about me, that you can share with others. and that's illegal. And he know I recorded him too. So for him, I said no. I said that's not legal. I said you will have to let me talk to your supervisor or somebody, a manager, about the only way you can help me with housing is if I sign a release form, letting you provide all my information to someone else. Now, number one, who do you want to share it with? Who are you providing this information to that you want to get from me? But as I said, it was legal, and that's been over 3 weeks ago, and I'm still waiting for a manager or supervisor to call me and tell me it's legal, that they won't help me unless I share my information. Okay. Racketeering. Now, I tried to tell, when I emailed the Civil Rights Bureau and the State's Attorney's Office, I know that the State's Attorney's Office and the district attorneys are supposed to prosecute police, prosecute wrongdoing and everything else. They're saying they don't do that. That's not their job. But I've been living in Chicago and knew the corruption a long time ago. I've been in this Chicago, like I said, now I've seen things firsthand. And I've followed a lot of political and criminal cases here in Illinois. As far as Blagojevich, governor, as far as Governor Ryan, as far as the Gray Lord case, Operation Gray Lord, like I told you before about how all those 93 people, judges, lawyers, prosecutors, public defenders, all went to jail for fixing cases. Now, one of the things I didn't mention that I was had firsthand knowledge of that because my brother was killed in 1980. I think it was 82, and the person that shot and killed him got off just about scot-free for a straight-out premeditated murder. The man who killed my brother got less than 3 years, and I'm telling you, he got 3 years, but he was out like in a year and a half from premeditated murder. Now, right after that case came about, that's when that Operation Gray Lord FBI sting thing came about, and they found out that these judges and lawyers were fixing the cases for murderers and rapists. So even though my brother's case was involved in one of the judges who let this guy off, nothing ever came about with my family being taken care of, or having some kind of recourse for that guy getting off with that murder. Now, as I said, I've been in Chicago a long time, and I've always kept on bringing cases, and I knew certain things had to happen, like with Al Capone. Now, Al Capone, they tried to get him on tax evasion and everything else, because I always tried to stick to see what was going on with the mob. But as we all know, even with Al Capone, the only way they can get him, they made up this law about racketeering, the RICO law. That's what they called it. They brought about a RICO law, which could charge gangsters and other politicians with racketeering. So, they must have forgot about these laws. They must have forgot about anything that has to do, because nobody's prosecuting anybody anymore. Even with the Gray Lord case, they should have wiped the benches and the slate clean with all those lawyers and judges. They should have arrested them all. But things are going to happen now. The thing to the slate is going to be wiped clean. Things are going to happen now. And as I said, right now they feel they're in power, and they're not. Nobody can touch them. Well, people, as I said, if they had all that power, I would not be standing here after all these years, after being a targeted individual for almost 20 years. I would not be standing here. They would have been able to do something to me besides just take things from me. So, they have no power. They have no control. They can't do anything more than God let them do. And He's not going to let them touch me. Now, I was looking at a thing this morning, a video where they have taken a lot of people, murdered and taken a lot of people's lives. But I guarantee, as the guy used to say, I guarantee they're not going to be able to do anything with me. And that's a bold statement to make, but I guarantee nothing's going to happen. Let me move on. I was watching today on some of the videos that I made that it said that there's like 3 comments on one, 5 comments, 11 comments on one, but I can't see the comments. So obviously the government, YouTube, is still cutting out the comments that you guys leaves me. So some kind of way we're gonna have to find a way to communicate, because I don't know whether you're seeing my information, and obviously I'm not seeing the comments and the information you're leaving. So I'll get back to you on that. See, can we do something about that? And the last thing I want to talk about is two videos I watched earlier. One is about both of them about water. One of them is about this new thing that's happening in Michigan, where sewage has been released into that river in Michigan, millions of gallons of sewage, and people cannot let that water touch them. They can't drink that water. Now, this is how God works. When He give me something, I always say, well, if they done started there where they're starting to destroy our water supplies, it's going to be more than just one water supply. Not only has it started in Michigan, where they destroyed the water supply, that lake in Michigan, another video came up where in Brazil they're putting raw sewage in the rivers and lakes there. So as I said on the video this morning, the New World Order is in full force. It won't be long before we won't have any water to drink, any water that's not that doesn't come through them. So be prepared. Things are moving as they think they want to, but it won't work out like they think it will. Because they're killing themselves. Because they need water too, just like we do. All right, well, I'm going to let you go. As I said, I want you to be aware, be informed, be prepared. Because things are moving in a pace that's really, and everybody says this is making the videos, the pace has stepped up. Things are moving forward real fast. So with that, you guys, I'm going to go back in here, upload this, and head home. I love you guys. Take care.